Oh man, what's going on, people? It's Amon-Rellik the God Slayer. Amon-Rellik Gaming. We out here in some old Final Fantasy 14. We done made it to the Tempest. And we're gonna see what we gotta do in order to get these the Ondos um help in continuing on with the quest. I know that this is the area that I get my level 80 gear. Well, the gear I need for my proper level at this point, but I believe I'm gonna have to wait until we go further into the story in order to get it. So let's go ahead and do that. And you won't believe who I just bumped into. This is who I own, the very fellow I did business with prior to our ill-fated stay in Yilmore. I waited, and you did not come. When the mistle came. Then the missile came, but his visits did not continue. I am truly sorry, Pushon. Things did not proceed as planned. Is there aught we can do for you by way of an apology? Perhaps. Where the dry return. A cavern to the north is home to giant crabs. We do not fear the crab, for we are the swifter swimmers. But now there is no water. We run and they scuttle close behind, snipping and snapping with their claws. There are too many of them, too many. I believe I can be an assistance here. What of you, Amon? If you've not found a task, you are most welcome to join me. Indeed, I should appreciate the company. Where the dry return has a rather ominous ring to it. Okay. So where is this? Way up there, huh? Let's see, which way can we go? Can we go? I think that way is closed off, right? Yeah, that way is closed off. So we gotta go. Oh, could we go up and around? Is that possible? I think we can go up and around. It's just hiding me. No, can't go up and around. Yeah, we're gonna have to just go this way. Come on out and go around. Okay. We can do that. So how you guys been? I've been uploading most of this as often as possible. The main thing has just been to catalog my run through this game, or through the story of the game. When it comes to the MMO side of it, I don't plan on so much as doing that, but I did want to catalog my run through leveling Dark Knight, of course, and making it through the storyline itself. Other than that, my next major plans, once we have caught up with everything in this game and basically achieved recording everything that I wanted to record out of this, my next big goal for the channel will be then to focus on to the channel's main existing point, and that it will be fighting games, primarily Tekken. I'm about to restart my training regimen on it soon, and I can't wait to show you guys my progress on that and getting back to being tournament ready like I once was a long time ago. I would like to get back into that again, and of course turn it into a staple of the channel. All right. Talk to Puash. You could crack their shells. You must be stronger than you look. I see you reached your quota first again. I shall never be your equal in such task. Still, I would say we have reduced the local crab population to a far less threatening number. My thanks to both of you. You must have a reward. Nay, push. This was part of my apology to you. Remember? Besides which, the lack of water is our doing, for which we must also make amends. Might I convince you to tell us something about your village instead? I would very much like to learn more about you and your people. Very well. Before the flood came, it is said that our ancestral home was found in the seas to the south, but was utterly destroyed by the light. Only those who were out hunting survived. They swam aimless, lost, until they spied buildings here on the ocean floor. Strange buildings they were, and long had they stood under the water, yet somehow they had been spared the scars of time and current. These structures provided shelter for my people, protection from the tempest's turbulent waters, and the predators which hunt within them. Their very existence seemed a miracle. The first settlers pondered their good fortune. It was clear that the race who had built such wonders had guided their course, and from this did they discern the truth. That the ancients had chosen us to serve as caretakers of their eternal sanctuary, until such time as they returned. Thus, if it is judged that your coming, and this great vanishing of water was by the ancients' design, you will find warm welcome here. A truly astonishing history. Yet I cannot help but wonder, how will the significance or otherwise of our arrival be decided? The ancients have blessed us with protection and prosperity. If your presence serves to bring us the same, there will be no doubt in the matter. Then it would seem our earlier decision was the correct one. We thank you for the lesson, Puash, and will continue to do all we can to assist your people. If you desire our help with any other trouble, pray do not hesitate to ask. We should return to the task at hand. Only, do try not to overexert yourself, my friend. The risk far outweighs the gain. Okay. Ishtola appears deep in thought. Amon, have you learned aught of note? Fascinating, and precisely the sort of information I was hoping to hear. In fact, if you have a moment, I'd like to borrow your eyes to confirm a theory I've been working on. Come. And I like how they just love leaving me behind and then making me chase them. Making me run after people. Now, there are 2 tasks I would have you perform. The first requires you to inspect the buildings which surround the Ondo settlement and note their most distinctive characteristics. For the second, I wish you to use this knife to take scrapings from one of the remnant walls. Pray be as thorough as you can. I shall be waiting here for the results of your investigations. Why couldn't you do this? Huh? Like, why couldn't you do this? Inspect the structures of the Ondo cups for distinctive features. Tall, slender towers feature many elaborate windows, the likes of which you have seen nowhere else. Like, why couldn't you have done this? You set the point of the knife against the wall, but even after applying considerable pressure, you cannot remove so much as a flake of stone. And what have you discovered? Yes, I would agree that the windows are most distinctive, but seeing the structures appear the same to both your sight and mine. And you say you could not so much as scratch the wall, even with all your might behind the blade. And everywhere I turn in this place, my gaze is drawn by peculiar materials for which I do not have a name. The buildings I had you investigate are prime examples. They may appear to be constructed of ordinary stone, but I assure you it is nothing of the sort. If pressed, I would describe the substance as a composite of several mineral properties, blended to create a material of unparalleled durability. Even the Ronkan Empire, once the greatest empire in Norvrant, produced nothing which compares to this level of perfection. But if not the Ronkans, then who? Who are these ancients the Ondo claim as the architects of their sanctuary? I suspect our answer lies with the reason Amon-Rellik withdrew here to the Tempest. You may simply have wished to retreat somewhere where mere mortals would struggle to reach. But there are many such remote locations. Why here specifically? Amon-Rellik is devoted to his role, and thus you might assume his choice of stronghold somehow serves the Ascian agenda. Or mayhap 'tis a place more dear to him than any other. Are you saying this place was built by Ascians? That is my theory, that these structures are remnants of a time before history, of a star that was yet whole and unbroken. Such traces in the source would have been obliterated by the succession of umbral calamities. But here in the first, it might have remained untouched for millennia. A copy of the mural in the Quintana Ravel. Almet presented it to me during my visit to Fanao after our victory in Calusia. Here in the first scene, by Amon-Rellik's own words, it depicts a city of aeons past and the disaster which befell it. The design is much simplified, of course, but do you see the similarities between its towers and those you have just inspected? We are close to the truth, I feel. Let us search the surrounds for another tower. One which matches the picture well near enough to remove all doubt. For what I have seen, not more than sand, and more sand lies to the east, and the south held no such structures. I suggest we try a look further to the northwest. You may view the Quintana mural at any time during this quest by using the relevant. The quest destination will not be displayed on the map. You must search for a structure that resembles the buildings in the mural, then inspect it from the survey point. The survey point will be found nearby at a location which allows a field view of the structure. You said northwest, so we're gonna be heading this way then. I thought I heard an ether current. This is the mural writ large. Though I cannot guess at its purpose, it must have been an imposing sight. How much of the tower's height lies beneath the ground, I wondered. Centuries of our history have settled upon such ruins. Countless layers of dust and sediment. An entire civilization is existence forgotten by all except a handful of Asians. And yet it did exist. They lived here, in this city. But let us focus on what we have learned thus far. The Ondo chieftain spoke of mystery stirring on a land illuminated. Judging by his words, he believes this phenomenon related to the ancients' return. Thus, can we surmise that what the Ondo saw shining in the abyss was, in all likelihood, another remnant of this age-old civilization? And who else would light the lanterns, as Reen put it, than Emmett Silk himself? 'Tis almost certain he is there. But if we are to find this stronghold in a timely manner, it seems gaining the Ondo's trust remains our swiftest path forward. I only hope our deeds are enough to win them over. He's eager to share discoveries with others. Thank you for assisting me in my investigations. I shall seek out our companions and show what we've learned. As much as I'd like to tell you to sit down and leave the rest to us, your condition demands that we make all reasonable haste. If you are not too weary, it may be useful to speak with Poash's own again and ask if there is aught else he's willing to divulge. Okay. Once again, bounce me around. Let's go. Alphino's friend, you and your companions have done much to repair the damage caused when the waters parted. Anything else you can do? Have you been to the walls of the Forgotten? Are there the ruins to the northwest? Yes, that is the sacred site of which I speak. Could it be that your footsteps were guided there by the ancients? I believe it may be so. Listen then, I will tell you of our plans to bring light to the walls, that we may answer the shining call of the illuminated land. We have requested a finless craftsman to shape for us a sacred lamp. He is odd for a land dweller, choosing as he does to live in the ocean, as his skill is beyond question. It is concerning, however, that we have heard nothing of his progress. If you were to visit the artisan and return with our long-awaited light, then any doubt as to your purpose will be laid to rest. His name is Grinold. That's the dude I need to see for my armor, and for my armor and stuff like that. That's him. You will find his workshop within the middle structure to the south. Yeah, that's the dude I need to see. Need to see him. I actually went to his place before, but he wasn't in there when I went in there last time. So hopefully he's in there this time. There, that, right there. That big ass structure. Oh, that's just great. That is. My mind's playing tricks on me now. Look, Grino. Someone's come to visit you at the bottom of the bleeding ocean. Oh, might be as you're a ghost, eh? Or it might be that you're a ghost, eh? Going on foul shade. Feast yourself on my rotten soul. I have not no use for it. A craftsman that can't craft no is more pointless than a sea slug on a Doman hammer. And that's an insult to bloody sea slugs. Appears to be suffering from a crushing bout of self-doubt. Maybe you can help psych him up. Wouldn't be trying to raise me spirits now, would you? Would you, spirit? Not what you expect from a servant of the netherworld. Not a servant of the netherworld. Are you Grendel? Yeah, Grendel. Aye, though I wonder how you bloody well found me. This here is meant to be my underwater sanctuary, a place where I can give myself over to me work from far from the distractions of the outside world. And yet here we stand. What's so goddamn important that you dive all the way to the bottom of the bleeding tempest to bother me? The Ondo's lamp. God's cursed me empty-head. I've not so much as made a start. I'm worthless than a sleeve slug. Nay, the slime left by a sleeve slug. Me delivery dates long past, me workbench is untouched, and I call myself a bleeding arson. You heard their beliefs, have you? Bringing light to them ruins will be an act of deep religious and cultural significance. It was my privilege as a craftsman with providing a ritual instrument worthy of the occasion. But I just can't bloody well. My mind's a bleeding blank. It's like I pissed away my last drop. Tell me you've got something to show me. Something that'll give me muse a right good kick in the arse. John don't want to honor the coming of the ancients, so their answering lights gotta blaze with the right kind of brightness, like the spark of life caught in a crystal. But just being sparkly is not enough. It's got to dance with joy and sorrow and a sense of hardship endured. You know what I mean? Your thoughts turn to Brandon and the crystal you discovered at the end of his journey. Maybe Grendel could find inspiration in that. I let the Ondo down. More than I let myself down. Might as well go back to mending kettles. What's that you got there? It's a striking beauty. shines with heartache and laughter and the transience of life, like the turmoil of history made manifest. I can see the brilliance of the crystal's legacy. You never captured such a gleam. If ye labor 100 years. But bugger me if I don't get me to try. Burn me tools, goddamn you. I must sit to work before the feeling fades. This is bringing with newfound inspiration. I can feel it. A vision forming in me mind. Step aside, lad, and let me itching hands get to work. And done. I've taken the wonders that crystal showed me and channeled them into a new shape that befits the Ondo's spiritual character. Not a bad job if I do say so myself. And to think, I was this close to hanging up my hammer after studying the craft of the ancients. I've been across the length and breadth of Northern and gobbled up every scrap of crafting wisdom what I could find. But no matter what technique I tried, me work was just no comparison. I couldn't even figure out how they put them damn buildings together. The mystery of the ages, that's what drew me here in the first place. I built me workshop, got the forges burning, then lost me bleeding will the craft. Thank the gods for that crystal of yours, or I might have never gotten it back. I won't pry into your business, but I reckon your little miracle there has been through the kind of journey that they sing songs about. The echoes of the memories it holds just speak directly to my heart. I can feel it coursing through me. The inspiration's not fading away. It's swelling up stronger and stronger. Give me the chance and I reckon I could weave the Crystal Saga into other things as well. And bugger me, I almost forgotten the Ondo's commission. If you could drag that lamp over to Tosh's eyes for me, I'll stay here and dream up new armaments for you to try. You now have access to Griddle's Forge. Equipment rewards will become available for collection based on the role quest you have completed. And we've got it, baby. We've got it. Let's hold on. Okay, first and foremost, we gotta go through this whole extraction process real quick. No, I'm balling on the budget right now. So I can't afford to just be wasting my material right now. Let's see here. Okay, that's nice. Guess we can't dye any of this, apparently. What we're gonna do instead is we're gonna cast glamour. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh shit. God damn it. Stop it. Oh wait, let's take a look at the helmet. I like the other one. There we go. Alright, Alright, got me to 417. Good. So now I've got 430 armor on. Level 80. Got my level 80 sword. This is of no longer any use, but I don't think I have anything that's going to be matching that in stats for real. At least I don't think so. But this is 430 at the end of the day, so yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have anything else that's really matching that. So yeah, we're good. We are good. Oh dear. We are good. All right. You did it. You did it. Let's head back to town and get this delivered. And we'll call it a day on this video. What is it you have there? The sacred lamp. Then the Finless One has kept his promise. My people tell me of the many deeds you have performed in the name of the aiding the cups. And now you come to me bearing the light we had almost surrendered hope of ever seeing. We can doubt your purity no longer. Your arrival is the will of the ancients. Yes, the time for fear has passed. We shall take the lamp and unveil its austere illumination upon the walls of the forgotten. Gather there with your companions, and we shall speak again once our prayers have been offered.
O stewards of the Ondo, we offer up our light in answer.
That crystal you showed the artisan. Was it... Did it belong to one of my friends?
thought you were always watching. Missed that part, did you? I thought you were always watching.
I tried to give you a measure of privacy. No one wants a spirit looking over their shoulder every moment of the day. So tell me, if you would, how did you come across that crystal? It was Brandon's then. Strange that I should learn such things now, after they're long gone. They were fine friends, every one of them. I didn't expect death to teach me so much. About them, about Seto, about you, about the hope that hides at the heart of this world. I've never been one for idle chit-chat, but if by some miracle I could see them all again, I doubt I would ever stop talking. I'm grateful I got to bend your ear at least. And just for that, I reckon I'll stick with you. To the very end.
Didn't mean to have my helmet on this whole time. I just...
Apologies, we were a little late to the gathering.
It seems we succeeded in gaining their trust.
The delay wasn't exactly welcome, but at least our many hands made light work. And they seemed especially impressed with your contribution. Our hero indeed.
Y'shtola was telling us those structures may date back to the age of the Ascians.
An Ascian homeland. Despite his many protestations, I never quite believed Emmett Selk was telling the truth.
Nor I. But there is no denying the evidence before our eyes. Clearly this was once a great city. A home they would see restored, no matter how many tens of thousands of years it takes.
It's a hollow dream when you think about it. Even if they manage to rejoin all the worlds, they'll never bring back the ones who were lost. But would I have done any different?
How are you feeling?
You have completed your devotions?
Yes. To the honored ancients have we offered up our prayers and our gratitude. You too have our thanks.
Might we trouble thee then to tell us more of the illuminated land of which thou didst lately speak?
To the west of here lies a great trench. Some days ago, a light appeared in that endless darkness. Curious, we ventured closer and discovered in the depths an entire city. The buildings we spied were akin to our own everlasting abodes. Impossibly so. We understood at once the ancients had risen. There could be no doubt. Taken with terror, we retreated to the cups, and I decreed that none should enter the trench until such time as we received a sign.
Might it still be possible to reach this city of the ancients?
With no water to drown you, a finless one could now travel there. Yes. I am convinced you are the sign for which we have been waiting. My people will show you the way.
Shall we?
Okay, let me first do this. I gotta hide this. There you go. Hold on, is there a way to change this with advisors? I wonder if it works that way. Yeah, it does. It doesn't cover my head up. No problem. We're good on that. Alright. So we got our armor. And we've learned more about the illuminated land here, and we're going to continue the story in the next one. Thanks, guys, for watching. Amon-Rellik, the God Slayer. Amon-Rellik Gaming. We out.